But yeah, like OG's lineup is pretty scary, and it is the carry axe that we haven't mentioned yet either.
Yeah, Shad will indeed be playing that axe. I can't wait to see this game play out. You want to make a quick prediction for this game one?
Shiva, predicting Europe, so I don't. If I predict OG, you're an OG fanboy. If you predict,
yes,
you know. Again, successful across the board. OG just having a favourable time on these first few waves. Seb also taking a good lead against Shadow. Getting the setup here onto Celery with the shockwave. Kezu will actually end up getting first blood up the top as they don't have enough damage to kill Celery off bottom. So Kezu finding No Tail slightly out of position, and of course, as expected, tips coming out already. We're going to see some pretty top-tier tipping game coming out from both sides in the series. Bottom lane, another attempt. This time the PFPO to get the grab onto the big one.
Looking to set up for that 6-minute rune. Thompson, empty bottle.
And might be able to set up onto Thompson himself.
Yep.
Coming in on the mid, Thompson rather low. Now drop the Magnetize, try to look for the rollout, but the Patry Assault's there from Aramis. Thompson up to the high ground, pops the stick charges. He's not getting away though. Aramis having enough damage and control to bring down the Earth Spirit. A very important gank to be made there. Consider how much sort of the trio really needs to achieve now. Aramis, Celery and Boom. These three have got to be looking for the for the kills. Boom is making his way up top. He's ready for the setup. This beautiful angle here with Tornado EMP down onto the two of them. They take down No Tail, Sumail out of mana. Boom sees an opportunity to dive in and set up for this. Already starting, getting shockwave, light strike array. RP dropped down as well. It's the carry, they'll throw everything down onto Shad. Shad, he's got nothing to offer in return. He'll get a few spins and a call off. He'll still end up going down here to the aggression of OG. Same time up top. Sumail also receiving a similar now ready on Aramis and Celery. They've got a huge combo to blow up any member of OG really. If they can land that hookshot and ice blast.
Dire structures are fortified.
Kezu starting to bully the support. Saksa.
Radiant's bottom tower return that we're talking about. He's ready to punch.
And Shad's still just farming ancient, so he's fine. He's still getting like well and truly enabled. Here's Celery. He's a bit of one who's bound, but I think that's just fine. That's your fine.
Space is certainly being made for him. Yep. He's getting on track with Vanguard into Manta. He needs time. He's getting it. Kezu starting to take control of OG jungle. They're going to get the lead in, look towards Boom, tries off the mark. Light stroke away from Saxon, comes crashing down with the invoke. Boom still trying his best to get out of there. He's actually going to be able to break away from it all. Aramis is in with the Battery Assault, stops Thompson from being able to pull up with any further rolling boulders. They'll turn towards Aramis instead. But Aramis going down is given time and space for Boom to get away from the rest. The full 5-man here now of OG that's looking to bring the action.
Thompson's in again anyway.
Fine Celery. Get the blast down though, Thompson. He's trying to roll away. Now they put the control here, but the core still. OG they're outnumbered by him. Thompson, he's diving in further. He's feeling strong and empowered, hitting the back of No Tail with a false promise. Another roll away. OG now just up to start backing up as the respawn started coming to play, but Thompson took too much damage through the false promise. He ends up going down anyway. Now Kezu, he's in with the spiders. He's blocking off the escape. Saxa struggling to get himself around the spiderlings, and he can't escape. Shad closes in with the dome. He's got the cool control on the Sumail. Shad, he's going to be able to have another dunk in a second there, and he's double kill for Shad. No Tail caught in the cogs. Viking. They're having none of this aggression from
now Shad all the way at the top. Pretty much got the Manta done. OG, they do have these huge stacks now to go back and work on, but that was quite an overextension that Viking's going to be very happy about.
Absolutely. Now we see Thompson straight up, and he needs that BKB next up. He has a Q, something to allow him to get away with those sort of moves. You know that OG's going to be making them, especially when you see a draft like this. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're always going to work out. You know, they knew what they were signing up for here when they came into this first.
By LGD, the Axe is gonna outscale. He's gonna get to a point where he's just gonna start killing everybody on your team and just cutting the waves and making the game impossible. So, OG can't make too many waves.
Now the Ice Blast in onto No Tail. OG ready to back up their Oracle. In fact, Thompson's ready to charge straight in. He's in with the silence onto Boom. Spirit Vessel's going to be laid down onto Thompson. Aaron's popping out the cogs to try and split up the fight. They push the two of them back here with the Deafening Blast. Cold Feet will kick in for Thompson. The Viking now keeping themselves to the edge of the fight. They don't have Shav with them. Thompson desperately trying to chase to catch a member of Viking, but
so
Viking...
maybe that's where OG's looking at being like, okay, well, we've got things to do with this. We've got the division.
Thompson talking about the Brood, he's able to find it. Straight over the rolling boulder. Tornado comes out to try and hold them back, but they'll only clip onto Sumail. Kezu goes down. OG ready to charge into the next target. Thompson on the hunt. Might able to get the slow onto Aramis. Aramis, fantastic footwork, doing his best. He's going to hook shot up to the entrance. Aramis may just make it out of there. Pulse just in time, pushing back Seb up, jumping, but they still able to find the grab. Thompson in with another roll. So
Usually does have enough damage
a lot.
with himself, but
yeah.
smart play. Seb, he gets caught
They're going to get
in
the grab on him. They'll drop the Cataclysm, make sure they burst the Magnus before any sort of response comes out from OG. He's falling pretty low. They're going to try and burst center him to the sides. There's going to be a buyback coming out from Seb. Viking standing step outside of the pit. Thompson coming in with the BKB over on the side of Shat. He's caught the backlines. He's found Saxa. Saxa gets taken out. Boom. Attempting to get away as he goes forward. Thompson. He's able to find him with the dust. Deafening blast from Boom. Pushes back. Thompson. They're looking back towards the road. Shat. He's trying to finish this. He's focusing it down. No one else is in the pit. Shat. He's going to be able to get in. Finish those. Grab that Aegis. Off the side. He's in with the jump. The call off the mark. They won't be able to grab Sumail or No-Tail as the two of them split. Sumail though falling low to the power of this Ice Blast. The false promise comes out. Shad, he's holding his ground here with the BKB, steps back over towards No-Tail. No-Tail, he's providing the heals over towards Sumail, but the dunk from Shad comes down onto No-Tail. Jump ball from Shad, chasing onto Sumail. Seb will push back Shad with the skewer. The blast in from Kezi, not enough to finish Sumail off, but Sumail will live. The second buyback though coming out from OG around this fight. Thompson still full HP on the high ground. Little Mana has enough just for a call. To the cold feet. Seb's coming over. Thompson very tanky. Tries to roll away. Kezi will be able to block him off. He's still sitting here with his 3,600 HP. They can't kill this Earth Spirit. They've got to bail. They've got to back off, especially now with the rest of OG coming back into play, chasing them down. Viking, they'll play heavily on the retreat. Thompson, he wants to try and catch someone. In onto Aramis. This is the glimmer. There's this control from Saxon. Light Strike comes crashing down along with the dust. Shot. Look towards Sumail. Catch here. Trying to creep away. Ice Blast in. They can't save him, but the hook shot from Aramis comes out with the backlines. Catches Seb. Catches No-Tail. Pushes No-Tail down into the river with the cogs. They've taken out two of OG, and there's no buybacks available on these two. So the rest of OG, they're going to have to take this fight 3 versus 5. They get the cool control onto Thompson. Thompson, he's trying to roll away, but Aramis is in with the body block. So third death on OG as Seb and Saxa, they have to split. Boom's going to continue to hunt down the Lina. Saxa, but the dust trying to slow down Boom. Turns with the Light Strike, will catch on to Boom. The movement speed, is it going to be enough here from Saxa? Does have the TP available, he's into the trees, he will manage to make it away.
Cataclysm, but when you have an axe like this, the damage is just so put it all the way.
He's going to double back in, get the call onto Thompson. He's in with the kick, breaks Seb away from the Cataclysm combo. Laguna thrown down into the RP, they've caught Shad. Can Shad actually get out of this? Sumail comes in from the side, will get the stun down. They've worked Shad. They are going to see round 2 coming in from Shad. And Aramis, he wants to be a part of it. Buys back, ready to head straight back over to help out his axe. So he's trying to. The stun control's there. They've got nothing to break Shad out of the combo. Jump forward from Seb. He's also able to get the grab onto Celery. Steals him straight back into the heart of OG.
Yeah, these long fights could be pretty difficult for Vikings for sure. With Bloodstone, with the Shroud, there's so much extra healing that Sumail does have. Blink 2, extra survivability if you want False Promise. Spider legs too to, scurry around the fight. Now these stuns layered. It's difficult for Vikings to really set up for their own wraps.
Yeah, there's no shot, no defense potential there at all. The melee is taken out. He can catch Thompson. Once he comes in with the attempt to retreat, still got the BKB ready to pop. In fact, they're ready to turn. Shaq tries to get him with the call. He's not going to be able to get the grab somehow. He's able to get himself out of the Cataclysm combo. They brought down No-Tail. Thompson just diving even deeper. He's going to TP out with the remainder of the BKB. As OG will look to back off. They got the objective. They got what they came for. They don't want to lose anything more than No-Tail. By the looks of it, Sumail up to the cliff and with the TP
Thompson's already in the mid lane. They have Seb dealing with the bottom. This is 35 minutes. We see these catapult waves coming in.
You can do it, Thompson. Looking to put the BKB. He's ready to try and get in on this. Rolls in onto Shad, taking a heavy damage underneath the tower. And he's in with a hook shot. Pushing back with the cogs as well. He's on the Cataclysm. He's taking a heavy damage onto his false promise. He's going to fall pretty low, Thompson. No-Tail's trying to offer up enough heals to keep Thompson safe, but cannot do so. Thompson dying underneath the tier 3s, and Shad is ready to turn this in more. Gets the jump in on the Sax. The call's there onto the leader. Kezu, he's looking to charge down. Hex down onto Seb. Set up, will skewer away.
He's getting caught out for it here. Thompson up. This is the second time that he stepped up.
The catch on a Seb hookshot as well as the false promise. And try and get Seb back to safety. False promise comes down from No-Tail. Seb is looking to turn. We'll drop the RP. It's down on the Boom, but Boom got the BKB off in time, so there's going to be no follow-up after the RP. Viking.
No RP at the ready, but they know BKB still on cooldown. Viking.
Celery. Look to the side. Shad actually for the counterplay. They get the Hexen onto Seb. The Lotus was there as well. Blow up the AA. Celery not able to get back underneath his tower.
He gets like two-shotted by the Earth Spirit. 500 damage Earth Spirit.
looking for Aramis as well. They found this second support. It's Aramis. Gonna be a part of the Aramis turns straight away with the hookshot in onto Notel, but they've got him. They've blown up the Oracle. Now they're turning towards Thompson, but Thompson with the BKB is ready to push in. Rolling boulder straight past Aramis though. Aramis will still fall damage output on Sumail. Shad trying to run back Saxa and Seb. Thompson, he's out of the roll, they've got nothing else to catch him with. Saxa keeping the hits and onto Shad, stopping his ability from being able to blink in and get the catch off. Boom over towards the mid, he's running down Sumail with the Cold Snap and the Spirit Vessel. Sumail backups coming in, Seb charging forward, using the force stuff to try and get Sumail back to safety. The spy legs are there, Shad calls off the mark, won't catch the two of them. Cold Snap down onto Sumail, now Shad, he's being controlled, will put the man to trying to get away, but Seb's back in with a skewer. Skewer onto Shad, Shad will fall, the axe down, 3 dead on Viking. Thompson, catch onto Kezu in with the Rolling Thunder, straight over. Kezu turns with the Hex onto Saxa to stop any follow-up light strike array from coming out straight away. It doesn't, I don't know, Saxa has the time still to turn. Kezu getting completely controlled here. Another slow from the boulder of Thompson in with a stun, landing everything here against the spider, leaving Kezu no chance to break away from the control of Thompson and Saxa. 4 dead on Viking.
2. Yeah, he's got him.
See what they got on the high ground here, Viking. Setting things up. Look at Shad and Aramis. Already trying to get him from the side. Looking for an angle on the back lines. Aramis, he's in. He's been able to find Notel. Straight in onto the Oracle. Notel. He's trying to protect himself, but the ice blast comes crashing and he gets taken out. Over to the side, Shad. They're protecting him for now, but the Glimmer Cape Stewart over to the side, and they got further locked down for the axe. They don't. Shad's able to put the BKB. Heading up the high ground. He's got the core control onto Thompson. Caught underneath the tower. Light break from Saxa holds back the two of them, but now with the BKB out, chasing towards Thompson. Jump forward for Shad. He's in with the dog. They're taking out the Earth Spirit. OG's push. Go.
It dies
Tier
fast.
3 is OG.
They gotta get back quick, Viking.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
See what Shad can do from the side. Stepping up, he's going to look for the grab. He's been able to catch the two on the back lines. He's found Seb and Saxa. Straight up with the hook shot as well on the Seb, pushing him back to the courts into the second round. And Cataclysm Seb. He's going to get away with the skewer, but the damage is done. Seb's out for 2 minutes. Thompson, BKB has come to an end. Aramis committing with his own BKB. The Cell Stone into the slide away. Thompson will break his way out of any further combo. In fact, Thompson's ready to go back in. Thompson looks to finish off the range rack. Just to be a bit careful with no BKB. Jump forward, the Hex is out onto Aramis. Sumail, he's in with the damage. Tornado holds out onto the two of them. Aramis still somehow alive. Will get the cogs off. Aramis has died, but he's been able to trap Sumail and Thompson. Thompson rolls out to the side. The cold feet kicks in. Sumail's been taken out. Thompson, another roll to get off to the side. Aramis not quite able to get the angle there with the hook shot. He's still trying to run away. Shad, he's going to blink up in a few seconds, but with the Rolling Thunder, Thompson will be able to continue to get out of there. They find Notel off to the side. Tornado in from Boom. They've caught the Oracle as Notel's being offered by Viking to be able to take that against OG Thompson. He's in on the mid. He's been caught out by the core. We'll get the BKB off in time, but the first Cataclysm comes crashing in. Hook shot off the mark there. Can't quite get past Shad to get the control onto Thompson, so Thompson will be able to still step back underneath the tower. Turn with the silent Shad. Eon Disc will proc. They're back off for now, 10 seconds until Seb's back in, about 10 as well until Sumail's back in the game. Sumail really not wanting to have to use his buyback, of course, in these last few seconds that he is off the lap. See if Viking can force the reaction time over to the side Shad. He gets the grab on Saxa. Saxa standing a little too close. Over to the mid, Seb. He's in with the RP, onto the two of them. He's able to push back Aramis underneath the tower as well as Kezu, but there's no follow-up onto both of them. Buyback comes out from Saxa. Another skewer. Again from Seb, scooping up the two of them. Aramis will die underneath the step force. Kezu trying to break away with the help of the wedge, but the light strike comes crashing down from Saxa. Kezu will fall. OG themselves this time round just one support buyback. The creeps getting too close. There's not going to be any backdoor protection here for Viking as Thompson. Tier 3's gone. Onto the racks here. What can the three of them offer up, Viking? Thompson, in the roll, he's going to be able to use the dome form here to kick him back deep into the hands of the rest of OG. Shad still able to get the BKB off in time. BKB and walk off to the side. They'll put the fortification. Still 30 seconds until Vikings got the full squad left alive. Boom. Yeah, we definitely blast. Slowing down. Now they push it from Thompson a little bit. Not enough. The rain track still goes down. Thompson over towards the melee racks. So we're just a 3 hard to push the back. Sumail, he's in aggressive with a Hex onto Boom. Thompson rolls forward and roll. Boom's out to get the BKB off. The Cataclysm comes out. There's no setup. As Celery dies underneath the tower. He does have a buyback available. Thompson goes for the rolling onto Boom. But Boom has been able to juke it out to the side. Seth dropping the RP, but Eon just from Shad removes the stun immediately. He's got the damage control on Sumail. Sumail, he's going to have the the buyback, but Saxon's down. No buyback on him. Thompson, BKB committed as he tries to stay on top of Kezu and set it. But Shad, it's another triple kill. He's over the set. It's another ultra kill. It's Thompson, the last man left alive. He'll turn into a stone, he'll turn into a statue. Maybe they don't see me if I don't bear, but they do. They see him. The hex is down. Rampage for Shad. As far as he'll make it away, chancing himself. I mean, they're going for this rush pretty much with the full lineup of OG alive. Viking being that strong about their ability to take objectives out to the side of him. The core Aramis. They're in with the jump. Aramis, he's out. That's the gem hitting Dex. Aramis gone for 90 seconds, but the time is brought there for Viking to finish off the Roshan. Now they'll look to try and get themselves out of it. Thompson in with the chase over towards center. They'll turn. Boom with the two-man tornado. The RP for Seb comes down on the Boom, but Boom again getting the BKB off in time. Thompson rolls over towards Seb, who has the damage to take down the AA. The AA is gone. Boom pushing about with the deathly blast. He's up to the high ground. Cataclysm coming down as OG starting to get split. They look towards Shad, but Shad blinks out just in time. Thompson still trying to chase onto the axe. Shad, he's got enough movement speed here for the beast travel to get out of there. He hasn't. Thompson in with another roll. They'll catch the axe. They'll bring down Shad once. But the A just ready for round 2. No BKB. Eon just up in a second. Shad got anywhere out of this. The hex comes out. Shad trying to run, but there's no help coming in for him. Shad will be left to die alone. The lanes approach the base. Kezu. Jumping into the hex. Sorry, Kezu. He needs help, but he needs it now. Shad in with the call. He's able to get the call over both Thompson and Sumail said. He's going to get it with the RP, but the hex comes out. Kezu's out. Fire back immediately from the spider. And it's in with a hook shot onto Sumail, but Sumail's in with the BKB, starting to back off the Cataclysm. It goes crashing down onto Seb. Seb caught between the two Sunstrikes. Seb's gone. Shad, another great call. Catches Sumail, even catches Thompson here on the attempt to roll out. Thompson still able to break away with the further rolling thunder. Shad rolling him down. Thompson goes for the TP. Is there anything to cancel it? There isn't. Thompson makes it out in time, but it's 3 dead on OG. Sumail and Seb, no buyback available. Both of their buybacks on cooldown for at least 3 minutes. A huge window now where Viking, they may just be able to take something big here away from OG.
Looks scary for a second for Kezu. He dies, but it ends up being well worth it. They get the comeback. It's caught by the Cataclysm again. It's Thompson.
Chad, he's in with a face back. Jumps back in straight away on the Saxon. Thompson false promise comes out to Saxon Hotel trying to keep his leader alive. In charm, Remnant and a self kick off to the side. Thompson, he's moving to get back up on the high ground, but the hex is there. Chad, he's closing the gap. Another call, Shad will grab it, but they get the thunder results in time. He's able to roll away the rolling boulder. As Thompson will live, but now 3 dead. No buybacks for OG. As Viking, they're looking at ready. They're ready to close it up. Or at least trying to. Thompson and Hotel, they've got to pull something insane here to hold back the full 5-man of Viking. I don't know if they can do it though. Hex out onto Notel. Vikings run down the Oracle. Notel's out of the game. Thompson, the last man left alive, but not for long. As Viking get the team wipe. GG is called. As Viking will take this game 1-4.
Damn. What a good game. Really, I feel like OG overextensions really hurt.
We're all back and forth, most likely, which is what everybody wants to see anyway.
I definitely want to see that, and I know everybody in chat wants to see that, and I know our our commentary team would love to see that too. It's already Pixel and Fog. Take it away.
Rotations. So I think OG does have the better rotation though. So that's where Boom could get caught off guard.
On him. Well, this might just be the first blood. 7 sacks. Any longer than he needs to now.
Seeing the stacks coming out. Sox is starting to get these double stacks, but look at Shad. He has monstrous stacks in comparison.
Shad was able to do when he sort of got the time to sneak away into the jungle, clean up the stacks in game 1. So,
Dire's middle tower.
Kezu, but quite with any. He did have a mango, but not wanting to pop it initially to try and push Kezu back. They dropped the Lagoon onto Notel. Notel, he's actually going to end up going down. Boom has the lead.
Another one.
He's taken down and out of the set up on the set. The Ice Blast coming in as well. Seb. He's got back, but in fact with the finger of Sax, they're able to blow up Aramis. Seb will end up still going down. Recall will be dropped there, but Viking, they're able to step out straight to the side. Thompson, he's caught by the stun. Punches in from Boom. So considering how game 1 went, I think this is even quicker than game 1.
I think so, yeah.
Just getting that little bit more space and stack preparation for
Notel.
the river. Set up for the coil to come in, but the Ice Blast in return straight down onto Notel. Notel will fall. Boom able to get the Laguna off before he dies. So Thompson ticked out pretty low over the Battle Hunger and the damage from the vessel. The Stone Gaze comes out, but Kezu's able to turn over to the side. Good body blocks it from the illusions of Notel. Yeah, he's not necessarily turn away after the Ice Blast connects to the middle of the team fight. Talk about team fights kicking off right now over to the mid. Get the jump in onto Celery. Over towards Aramis as well. Aramis trying to get away here. The right click from Sumail along with the snake. It's enough. 2 quick kills here for OG. And now looking for more Saxa. Looks for the Hex. Shad's trying to come over the Sumail's charging him with the Stone Gaze Boom, having to put the BKB to get out to the side. Thompson jumping in. He's actually going to jump into his death. Boom's out the turn with a right click, take him out. Shad's still alive, forcing back Saxa with the battle hunger. Saxa trying to hide in the trees. Shad, can he quite find him? Force off to the side. Saxa breaking himself away, but Shad's able to get in with the battle hunger again.
He's just that much tankier now. Up top.
Top lane. Aramis. Doesn't look like he has many rooms of escape. Trapped in the cogs.
His team's
And
coming.
the acid spray. They do have a blast coming in, and Concoction that is certainly taking their time to bring down Aramis. And with the backup of Boom, they're actually not going to be able to do so. Aramis, this DK support, tanky enough to walk away from the two of them. Don't even really get that close at all to taking him out. Thompson jumps in. All back to the side, does have a Dream Call available, he's going to use it to hold back Shad as OG. They're backing off Sumail. He's not quite close enough to get involved in this fight. He's starting to make his way over, but already No-Tail's been taken out. Seb will try and turn and throw Concoction in, but Shad's able to blink straight on top of the Alchemist. They've caught Seb. Seb getting dumped down by Shad. Boom pops the BKB, Thompson having...
But he's going for Crimson Guard rather than Halberd. Bit interesting.
Ready to start off the action straight over to Kezu. They're able to burst him with the finger. Kezu's gone. Quick jump up to the high ground. Catches Kezu off guard.
That should be enough for the rush. I don't think they can contest without the Venom.
Charging in.
He gets hexed.
OG fully aware of the angle that Shad's approaching from. Now Seb's going to look for the jump back in with a concoction. Shad's still a BKB in another blink up. Shad can still close the gap. He's going to get it on to Seb. Sumail with the backup. BKB comes out from Boom with a hook shot. Sumail, Boom's trying to step back, but the right click from Sumail is too much. If Boom gets taken down, Dream Coil controls Shad. Sumail, he'll be able to clean up the two of them. Up to this high ground, big round. Start the action off Shad. He's trying to force Sumail away to break him out with the combo, and it will do so. Gets the stun gaze off Sumail. He's ready to turn. Aramis, he's going to be taken down low. They are stunning Sumail up. Dragon Tail as well. They're certainly reducing the potential for Sumail to get the damage done. They're still selling him on full Seb. He's able to run down Shad to the side. The stun follow-up there from Saxon. They keep the axe locked down. Shad will get the call off, but Sumail's able to get him with the damage. There's 3 dead on Viking. I saw this game. Maybe 18 to 18, the kills keep him a 33k lead. Sumail just being able to rack up an insane amount of farm. The point where he is just this monster of a Medusa that Viking have no answer to whatsoever. Into the base, Mega Creeps are taken here by OG. Traps there on the Kezu. No-Tail hook shot over towards Aramis. Sumail just ready to pad up the KDAs. The game will come to an end. GG is called. OG with a very much safer approach here to this game too. They look pretty unstoppable.
Well, let's find out what's going to happen in this exciting Game 3. We're heading over to our commentary team of ODPixel.
Lane-wise, this game, Sumail definitely off to a bit of a slower start. Kezu and Aramis. They would actually get the setup onto No-Tail, straight over towards the back lines. They find themselves the kill. Kezu burning down No-Tail for the first blood. Sumail trying to take Aramis out, return. Aramis is going to have to stun back up. And Sumail, he were like that clockwork that was so crucial for Viking in terms of catching No-Tail in game 1. Mid lane, they get the setup onto Aramis. They're going to come up for Horn, look towards Saxa. Saxa caught in the river, but the false promise comes out. Saxa will live a little longer. He's going to look for TP back to the base. He's back into the fountain. Shad's going to get taken down as OG just kite him out. All right, well, that's a free one.
He was on the enemy. He was in the trees in the enemy.
All right.
He just last hit a range creep and then just got jumped. That's Kezu, though.
He's ready with the buyback. He's going to come with the buyback. They've got the concoction down on Kezu. It certainly looks to be it. The gust comes out onto Aramis. Seb going to actually have the damage there to finish off the Lion. So they won't grant them any instant kills. Thompson does still manage to sweep him from the side. They will get Aramis. Thompson, he's even looking to dive in for more. He's got the link in onto Celery. He will back off with the fortification pop. The damage from the tower starting to kick in. Thompson steps away. Not looking to make the mistakes.
It ends up working out for them.
Aegis on Sumail. Aramis and Kezu. See how carefully they keep themselves hidden. Seb, he's ready to charge in. He's in, jump forwards, look towards Aramis. They are able to take the stun off, so Seb won't be able to throw out the concoction. They are still able to catch Aramis within the AoE though, as Aramis will try his best to hide into the trees. Kezu's going to look for the TP out. Is he able to get out in time? He is. Not quite enough damage to bring down Kezu, as Kezu will escape. Aramis, on the other hand, will not. Take that.
A bit on OG. I do feel like Viking could punish a little bit when they do see like everyone on the map. They just saw 3 heroes showing, but let's see if they can.
They can do it. The finger, but the false promise comes out.
There.
Thompson He's going to be able to get out to the side. Seb's heading over as well. Notail actually going to be able to be saved here, but the gun's coming out to Shad. And they're ready to turn. Toxic goes back up to full HP. They've controlled Boom. The DP is gone. As they save Thompson even like that. The Vikings looking for action. Sumail. Look at us. Do still get him with the Dragon Tail stun. See if there's going to be any backup in time. Sumail, there isn't. They get on top of the drow. They bring him down. See if they can get more out of this. They turn over towards Thompson. Thompson just front-lining it, but the damage is too high. He charges straight back in. And just like that, Viking again the hardest in game one.
They're pinging No-Tail. They know his positioning, even though he should. I don't know.
Let's see what they can do. They come out with the hot look towards the straight away. They're going to jump in over towards No-Tail. No-Tail's going to be able to be pushed over to the side. No-Tail will survive here, but they have brought down Sumail. But what? They'll try and surround him. Boom. Coming in with the VKBs. Got the siphons as well. Healing himself back up. No-Tail with the self-false promise will live a little longer. The buyback coming out as Aramis. He's able to lead in onto Sumail with the stun. Shad getting beat down hard by Saxa though. Shad has to retreat up to the high ground. Sumail's able to turn, take out Aramis. The light strike away from Saxa. Catches the two of them. 4 dead on Viking. As 3 of them without buyback. OG, they can push on. Start to do the damage to the base. They should and can look to close this. Onto the tier 4s. Viking without the buybacks. Very little to be done about this. And they tried their best to hit back whilst they were as far behind as they were. It just didn't come close to mattering whatsoever as OG able to still finish them off here at the fast timing of 27 minutes. Low kills but high farm.